Hi everyone, it's Caroline. How are you today? It is day 20 of Junk Journal July, and I'm going to look at my little list here, and it's 20, letter to myself. Well, I did think about that a little bit. Before I went to sleep last night, before I went to bed, I took out the page here. I didn't take it out. I opened it up to look at it. And this is the page I'll be working on. I will slip it out because it's just easier. This page here, and it has already some color. It's a print, and I think I'm going to leave it like this. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else on it. We will see as I go. I haven't thought that far ahead. But what I'm going to show you here is a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to unfold it. This was something I was experimenting with. And it is a misprint of a previous project that I made. It was white paper, of course, copy paper that I brushed on some coffee over the top of a misprint from my Flowers in France kit from Jovi's Etsy shop. I was thinking of a way to make this into some kind of an envelope, something to write on. So I started folding it. Now can I remember how I did this? It's like origami, my goodness. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to remember what I did. This is how it's going to end up. And it fits on my page like this. It's going to have to be sideways, but that is perfectly fine. So this is what the end result is. I'm going to open it up so we can remember, which I'm glad I left it overnight so that the creases would be there embedded or embossed in it. So we start off with a regular piece of paper. I folded this in to make a square. So this is a square. And then I folded these two to make a triangle here. And then what I did was I folded this one in. All I did was I tried to fold in the sides so that they would fit on this piece of paper. So you could make it as long or as short as you want. And then I took this side and folded it in this way. And then I used my bone folder in between each section, each layer. Then I folded this up, and I did this a couple of times to get the correct length or height. And then shimmied this over a little bit like this. And I'll get my bone folder once again. And I haven't glued anything, obviously, because I've been working with it. And this paper has rips. And again, it's a scrap piece of paper that I was probably just going to harvest from. Can't tell you what I was going to do with it. And here's my envelope. And in here will be a letter to myself. I know it's pretty simple, but this is how I thought about it. Now, the fun thing about this is when I put this on here and I open it up, I can open this whole thing up, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the flat part so that it is permanent on my page, and I can open this up and I have all this writing space. I can actually add little corners and little tucks and everything, so I can put whatever I like in here, little mementos, receipts. You know, if you're doing this and you're on a trip or you want to just remember where you were, that's what you can do. You can hide. There's a little spot in here. I'm going to glue this. I will take you through the steps right now. That's why I didn't bother doing anything to my page, because I don't know what I'm going to be left with here. I'm going to glue on, and I will be using something a little stronger. So this is my, if you can see here, the outline, this is where I'm going to glue. That also, I thought about just putting it into a little band, belly band, tuck spot to take it out completely. But this is going to be, it's going to be more than enough writing surface for me here. And like I said, I can go ahead and make it even bulkier and add more things to it, more ephemera. I normally don't plan ahead, and for me, I didn't know if this was going to work, but I came upstairs last night. Oh, and I better put this the right way. I came upstairs and I saw the piece of paper. It was in my basket. And I thought, yes, I think that's what I want to do. And so I'm going to go, my page will be this way in my journal, flipping out like this. I'm going to put my letter over here. No, I don't even know if it's straight. Oh my gosh, that's okay. I feel like nothing in this journal is too straight or too tidy. Perfectly imperfect by design. That's what gives me freedom. You could just glue the 3 sides down and have this as a pocket. Okay, so here we are. Now I can open this up. And I have all this writing space. And if I don't want to have all this writing space, I can glue this down and have a little pocket right here and have this as writing space. But I think I'm going to leave it as a whole letter, Don't just stop to smell the roses, smell all the flowers. And I don't know where my roses are. And in here, I have nothing right now that I can put in as far as some memorabilia or ephemera. This little plastic ring, I tried to make it gold, and I still might try. And then I have this little scrappy piece of ribbon. And what I can do here, oh, I might do that. Attach that. And then up here, I need to put a brad or something tall, like a post. I just want to show you what I did here. I took a piece of scrap paper and I put it underneath just to help feed it through the machine, which worked wonderfully. And I did just a straight stitch. And now what I have to do is just rip this off. Look at that, it just came right off. I guess I'm going ahead with my idea, and I will glue this down with Fabri-Tac. I have these little tiny brads. I don't think that they're not brads. Oh yeah, they are brads. That's not going to work because they're too small. This may work. It's they're a little bit bigger. But maybe not. I might have to, I'm not sure yet. Let's take a look. What else do I have in here? I have these that I got at a thrift store. They're maple leaves. But I have hitch fastener. Oh, this is what's going to work here, I think. Unless it's too heavy duty. And I have my pencil mark here. There's my pencil mark, my O. This is nice and flat here. Well, we'll go with that. Letter to myself. There is my A letter to myself. It is completely written in. I still haven't put anything here. I can do that later. I'm going to open it up. There's still room here if I feel like it. Today's not over. And I open it up. Whoops, let me bring this back down. I open this up and put these out of the way. And I have written all in here, every which way. Things that just popped into my mind and my heart. And there it is. I'm really pleased with this. There we go. Lots of layers. Lots of layers to ourselves. Here's the letter. Love it. Folds out. Thank you everyone for coming along today. I appreciate each and every one. Thank you for your beautiful messages. It is so fun to read and to hear and to see everybody's creations. This is the fun. And it continues. Tomorrow will be day number 21. Can't believe how fast this is going. Stay adventurous and stay fresh. I will see you very soon. Bye, everyone.